I'm Renee Magritte. I am a surrealist painter. Surrealist painters create artwork that comes from their imaginations. It comes from fantasies or dreams. And my artwork is a little unusual. I like to play tricks on the viewer. One of my most famous paintings is Son of Man. I kind of look like this in it. Does that refresh your memory? What's cool about surrealism is you can do anything you want. If you want to have 14 legs, you can have 14 legs. If you stink at drawing noses, guess what? You don't need to draw one. So, surrealism is artwork that shows good qualities of realism and shows that I can truly draw and am a great artist. And then I twist it up with a little bit of fantasy. So it's not quite real, it's surreal. And Renee Magritte, myself, I am very famous at what I do. What I am hoping that I can have you do next is create your own surrealism artwork. And your teacher is going to show you some tricks to do some pretty fun stuff. So I hope you enjoy it because I can't wait to see your surrealism. In the meantime, don't tell anyone you really saw me. Renee Magritte, out.
Renee Magritte does have a lot of very unique surrealist paintings, and they have very common characteristics. Many of them have clouds or a blue sky poking through the background. He creates an illusion or a dreamlike fantasy world where the clouds become part of an object and the object becomes part of the clouds. So you are going to play with a photo and you're going to create a surrealist photo. This project is not a drawing, it's playing with an image, kind of photoshopping it, but the program that we're going to use is superimpose. So before you even get started in making your artwork, you need to try to think about what you're going to create. How are you going to trick the viewer into making it look like the clouds are something they are not, or having something floating in the clouds? Think about that idea and then watch the video, and this will explain how, and you can go from there. Superimpose app. I think it's a great application for layering and for cutting and pasting and erasing things in a photo. You can download Superimpose free in the App Store. So when I go to Superimpose, I'm going to create new, and I have a piece of paper here that I can layer papers on top of. So I'm going to tap the layer button at the bottom, and I'm going to choose from my library and start with the background. So my background is going to be clouds. Check done. You can make this bigger to make it easier for you to see. So when I have my clouds layer done, then I'm going to go to the next layer. So I'm going to hit, see at the bottom where it says layer 1, I'm going to exit out and I'm going to add another layer, and I'm going to go to the library again, and this time I'm going to choose a photo that I took. There you go. So now I just have this photo of me, and I can make it bigger or smaller. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to erase myself inside of there. So I'm going to make it look big because I'm going to try to create the illusion of the clouds showing through like a Renee Magritte image. So I am going to hit cut, and I have this little tool that will start cutting, and I can do shapes, auto, erase. I'm going to try auto and see what happens. Now if I tap on my jacket, it is starting to erase parts of me. You got to pay attention to this, because if you make a mistake and it starts to erase something in the background, then you're going to want to hit back. So it seems to be doing a good job. If you can't get some of the parts, you can tap the eraser tool and you can go in and just erase this. I could make the eraser tool bigger, And I can erase this so that it really does give me a nice outline of me in my boulder hat. If I want this to be perfect, I can make this line smaller or bigger. And if you ever make a mistake, you can just hit back. So I'm basically erasing my body from my photo. Magritte had quite a few photos where there are clouds replacing something. So you could ideally erase anything out of a photo, anything that you want to replace with clouds. Here's my photo. Touch up my toe there. So here's my photo, and I erased my entire body. So I'm going to hit done, and look at what shows through, the clouds. I think that I will shrink this down a little, a lot actually, because the cloud picture wasn't showing. If you want to make the clouds bigger, you can go to the side screen over here, and now I can make this cloud images a lot bigger. And then I could tap back on my person, and here I am. I can make myself look however I want. So that's it. Let's cross that out. I'm going to hit save and share, and it says save, and if I go though to my photos right now, it should be saved there. Let's see. There it is. So even though it doesn't look that cool or great, it will when I'm done, because I'm going to crop it under the editing tool, and I will zoom in and crop that corner and crop that corner, hit done, and now there is my image. Here are the steps to create your surrealist photo. You can do anything you want. I just want you to take the clouds and replace an object with them. So you can either see through an object, or an object is floating in the sky that should not be able to. Here's the steps if it helps to make it easier. Enjoy, and in the end, you should be submitting to me a finished photo. Have fun. Remember, you can get any crazy idea from your dreams and fantasy. That's what surrealism is.